Okay guys, it's going to be the last ferment of the day and I'll get to clean up my mess here. So I have started the purple onions already, then remembered I needed to show y'all how to do this, so I stopped. But what I've done is zested 3 limes, got all of that there. And then this was a half of an onion that I had left over from earlier when I made my jicama. So this is the half of the onion and I cut the other half here. I'm going to go ahead and just put that in the jar with it. And then I'm going to show you how to cut this other onion in case you missed the last video. It's an easy way. I just cut the onions in half. I keep all my scraps for my bone broth, so don't throw it away. And then I just peel off this top layer here. Let's see. Well, I didn't peel back far enough on that one. Let's see if I can get, there we go. Okay, so now I just have a half of the onion here. And then you can just take and cut slits, I don't know, 1/8, 1/4 of an inch apart, not a quarter, not that far. Just take and cut it into slices all the way around the onion. This is a thick one here. And then when you get around to the beginning where you started, you just take and twist and cut in. And then everything is pretty much the exact size I need for my ferment. Cut that a little more. There we go. Cut that core a little bit. Now this is almost full. I'm going to go ahead and put half of the lime zest in here. And I'm going to put just a little bit of cilantro. That just sounds yummy. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of this jar up with onions. Now, let me grab my lime juicer here. So I'm going to squeeze my lime juice in here. Just do it directly over the onions. Now I don't keep these for my broth. Those will go in the compost. Okay. So for that one, I'm probably gonna do I'm going to do 1.5 in this jar and then 1.5 in the other. And you could do more if you wanted, but I don't have very many limes, so I want to save them. I think I only have one left. I want to save it in case I need it for something else. Okay, so that's done. There, I'm just going to go ahead and add some salt brine to it. This brine is, I made it earlier when I did the carrots and the jicama. The basic brine is 1/2 cup of salt to 1 gallon of water. So I'm going to pour this all the way to the top. I do want to put a little bit of a weight on there, so I'm going to use this onion here for that. And I'm just going to push it up under the sides. Well, that one didn't hold it under, but this one will. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take those floaties off the top right there because if it's not under the brine, it will mold. That includes floaties because sometimes floaties don't stay submerged like they're supposed to. Alright, that one's done. Same as the carrots and the jicama, this is a quick ferment, so in about 7 days it'll be ready. And I'm just going to watch for this to get cloudy, and then that's going to tell me that it's ready. I'll stick that one there, and then we'll finish this one. I had a little bit of jicama left over, so I'm going to actually put that in here too. I'm going to put the rest of the cilantro in here. And then go ahead and stack the jicama in on the side, which it's not really going to matter because I'm going to dump those lime or onions on top of it. These aren't going to be stacked. Now, this jicama will actually take on the flavor of the onion. It's pretty yummy. It's really good to cut them up and put them in, add them to an avocado, and you can make guacamole if you can't have nightshades like I can't. So, it makes it yummy. And then I'm going to just go ahead and put the other lime juice in here. I should have put that other one. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Because the recipe, I think, is 3 limes per jar. But like I said, I'm being stingy. I'm trying not to go to the grocery store too much. So, we're just going to use this for now. Plus, the lime zest that I'm going to add is going to help flavor it too. So, it'll be fine. And then I'm just going to throw that zest on top. Fill this with brine for the rest of the way. I'm going to top it with onion topper as well. I might have to get some more because this isn't going to be enough to hold it under all the way. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to get another one. And actually, I could even put a weight on here if I wanted. Let me do that and I can show you what it looks like. So I'm just going to use, this is just a glass weight, and it's got a little grip here on the top so I can pick it up and down. I'm going to spill a little bit because it means I put a little too much water. I wasn't planning on using a weight. I was going to try to use an onion, but I didn't have enough. But that's the nice thing about having this cutting board with the groove. It catches the water. That's still a little too much. So I'm going to pour a little bit of that out. I'm done with this brine, so I'm actually going to just pour it off in there a little bit. There we go. Okay, get those little floaties off. And this one is done. So you don't want to turn this too tight, just finger tight, because you do want the gases to be able to escape. I'm going to put them in a bucket just like this to catch any overflow or spills. But that's it. There you have it. So today we did jicama, 2 jars of carrots, and then more jicama and purple onions. Have a good night.